Hello traders, this is TFXS. Welcome to TFX family. I believe you are doing good, guys, and you are doing marvelous in the market. Guys, let me remind you one thing before we proceed with this video, that we are still celebrating our first anniversary and 5 days remaining. In 5 days, the offer will end on the end of this month, and from date one there is no more offer. And remember, the offer, the price will be back to normal, and the EA is $500, but now we are giving with 50% offer. This means you can get the EA, any of the EA that you want, whether it's for the MT4 or MT5, with just $250 lifetime license, together with a free updates for lifetime. Again, the manual which we give with 349, now we are giving with 170, the lifetime license also with the free updates. 5 days remaining, guys. Don't say I've never celebrated with you with our first anniversary. That's what a great thing we can do, so that we can milk market together. Thank you so much for those people who responded. Thank you for those who purchased our system. Guys, let us milk market together. Let us not leave our brothers behind. Let us grow. Let us all grow together. Guys, now let's go back to what I want to share here. There is some people purchased the 3D Omega and the 3D spikes. I don't know where, guy, you are getting confused, but I just want to cover this video into details of how to set every strategy with its indicator, how to set, or how to set and test every strategy. It's very simple, and I just want you to follow this step by step, because I can't, and there is so many questions and I don't know where people are getting lost, but I have decided to cover this into details to how to test in every strategy. All you need to do, it is to follow closely. Now, let's go to my chart now and see what to do. I decided to share now without any of the templates, so that I can help your mind be creative. Now, this is plain chart, and we want now to start testing the setting every strategy, because I'm telling you, the great favor we have done in our software, especially this 3D spikes detector and the 3D Omega, it is to give 4 robots guides. Almost all of our system now contain 3, 4, 2 robots guides. And this means that it's like giving 4 robots in only $250. It's a great favor. We would have divided those robots into 4 robots, and we would have make great money, but we are not greedy. You know me, guys, we are not greedy. We always do our best to make sure that everyone is happy with our product. Now, let's go and start testing our setting here. This video will cover the things that you can do with the 3D spike detector and 3D Omega. The difference between the two is that 3D Omega trades both sides, the spikes and against the spike, but the 3D spike detector EA trades only spike. It's only catching the spikes, but the 3D Omega, it will catch the spikes and also trade against the spikes. So this is your choice in between what you want to do in the market. The good thing is you can also trade with any time frame of your choice, especially with the strategy 3 and 4, picking trades from the big time frame. You can choose maybe to take trades in minutes, in lower time frame, even 10 minutes, blah blah blah, things like that. Then, guys, you can trade professionally without any fears. Now, the most important thing of this video, it is to show you how to test every strategy. Now, let's go to my chart. Let's start here with even boom 1000. Let's go to 1 minute, because this is where we catch the spike. So the first thing, let us start with the strategy 1. Let me attach the robot here, so that we can start by attaching we can start by strategy 1. Now, the strategy 1 here, we find that is the 3D spikes. So let us select the 3D spikes and the first indicators, because this is what you need to understand, the combination or what to do. If you select the 3D spike detector, if you come here to these indicators, you'll find that we have 4 indicators: vector, 5G, 3D, and 4G. This means that in first strategy or in strategy 1, you have to test all 4 indicators with the same strategy. So let us start. How? Simple. Let's start with the vector. After setting everything, and now we are starting with the strategy 1, what you need to do now, it is to save that robot. The second thing, you can attach the indicators so that you can follow or see, you can monitor the trades if the robot is taking correct trades. Now, selecting the vector, but if you don't attach the indicators, there is no problem. The robot will still pick the trades correctly. This one, it's only for helping you to see if the robot is working correctly. After doing that, now, this is for the strategy 1 with the vector. All you need to do now, it is to save that template with the name that you will, you yourself, you can rename and say, maybe, let's say this is strategy 1 with the vector indicator. So that is the strategy 1, sorry, this is for the strategy 1 with the vector, vector indicator. Then save the template. Simple as that one. Now, in strategy 2, we are still in strategy 1. The next indicator, it is 5G. Keep that in mind. And all you need to do, don't just open the robot here at this place, or maybe right clicking, go to expert advisors, then properties, and change some setting. Any of the setting that you will change like that one, it won't work. All you need to do, if there is some setting you want to change, guys, keep this in mind because a lot of people are getting confused there. You must attach the robot fresh. So now, because we want to work with the 5G now as our second testing, we must attach the robot fresh. So let's attach the robot again. So don't avoid changing the setting when already the robot is there. Attach the robot freshly, and that, I think I'm done with that. Now we are still in strategy 1, but now we are going to change the indicator into 5G because that is what we want to set. Now, again, I will go and make sure you check all this, click OK. Let us right click and delete this vector. It's time now to attach the 5G because that is what now we want to test or to monitor. Let us save this one and rename it this strategy 1 with 5G. So that is the strategy 1 with the 5G. Again, save that template. Now, as you can see in my template, this is not the, on my chart. The robot have already disappeared. There is no even the indicator that we attached there. Guys, keep this in mind. This is not the system that is wrong. These guys, since they updated, you have seen even in your terminal, even the icon have already changed. They have changed the icons here. As you can see, the icons is no longer the way it was. And I think in the process of upgrading or updating their MT5, they have lost something. Something's not right. Something's not working correctly. And you must be watchful. Every day you see some changes. See if the terminal is working correctly. So never mind about that. After touching everything, you will see after closing or after restarting our terminal, you'll find everything is there. So this it's not our problem. There is a problem with updating these terminals. So now let's go to strategy. Let's continue and see what is in strategy. We are still in strategy 1. Follow this closely because this is what you'll be doing. Now the next indicator, it is the 3D. So if it is the 3D, remember we are still in strategy 1. Check all that. Now right click, delete this 5G. Simple as that. And now let us insert the 3D so that we can monitor our trades. Again, save that template. It's all for strategy 1, but now this one is 3D. It is simple as that one. So let's go next. It is which indicator is next. Remember to attach the robot fresh. Again, now the last indicator is the 4G with the same strategy 1. So make sure you check all those boxes. Again, there now it's time to attach the 4G indicators. Right click, go to indicators, delete for 3D because these templates, and remember it must contain now that robot, and if it lost, you can attach it freshly. Now it's time to save. Sorry guys, I just replaced instead of attaching or instead of saving. So it was 4G. Let's say okay. Go to our 4G indicators so that you can monitor correctly. Let's delete the 5G because this one now it's with the save. This one is for the 4G. It is simple as that. Now, that is strategy 1. We are done now. We are done. So if this platform or if this terminal is what I want to test with the strategy 1, I have the all strategies here. I have all indicators here, which contains my robot. So I can test vector, I can test 5G. Now, assume now you have 4 terminals that you want to see how the vector is behaving. It must be in one terminal, the other terminal with 5G, the other terminal with 4G, and the other terminal with 3D. Those are 4 terminals with 4 different indicators with the same robot. Now you want to see the behaviors of vector, the behaviors of 5G, all those indicators, so that by the end of the week or after 2 weeks, you can decide which one will you be working with the strategy 1. Will you be working with 5G or 3D, things like that. Now you have the choice, because whether you believe it or not, 1 or 2 of the indicators with the same strategy, it will give you a credible or a pleasant result. So that's how you say you test one strategy in 4 terminals, so that there is people who can test those strategy in 1 terminal, but you can't get the exact, you can't understand exact which one is taking the trades correctly or which one is winning than which one. So the best thing it is to have 4 terminals, and there is a video I shared of how to open multiple or how to install multiple time frames, multiple terminals in one PC. Now let's go now to strategy 2. Now strategy 2, if we go to strategy 2, the strategy 2, it is the 3D spikes and the trade line. So let's start the indicators. Again, we will start with the vector. This is how now you select the strategies and the indicators. They must line together. Now let's click OK, and we find that in strategy 2 now we have what we have the trend line. So you must insert the trend lines, and now we are starting with the first indicator, which is the vector. Maybe the video will be long, guys, but I have to do this because of the people who are getting lost and I don't understand why. Then again, save the template. This one now, it is for the strategy. It is for the strategy 2. This is one, it is for the strategy 2 and vector. That is the first strategy 2 and vector, guys. Now save the template. The same thing we did into the other one. The second one, it is the same strategy 2, contain trend lines, and now we are taking for 5G. Now we are taking 5G. Check this, click OK. Now go to 5G. Press the 5G, say OK, right click here, delete the vector, and make sure now, because the strategy contains trend lines, make sure that the trend lines are attached in your chart. So this is strategy 2 with 5G. It's simple as that one, guys. So let's go again. Remember to attach the robot fresh, guys. Strategy 2 with now 3D. Again, make sure you click all this. Again, let us go to where 3D, attach the 3D indicator. make sure you right click. Here it's to delete 5G because we just want to see the 3D and the trade line. Again, save. Now this one is strategy 2 with what? With the 3D. It's simple as that. This is where I don't want anyone to get lost. Again, let's continue because now we are going to attach the strategy 2 with what? With 4G, the last one. The simple is that one. You click OK, then attach the 4G indicators because you must monitor the trades. Let's delete the 3D and save the strategy 2 with the 4G. Simple as that one, guys. Again, now we have all 4 indicators with the strategy 2 in the robot. So this is another robot, the robot strategy 2, but now with all indicators. That's all you need to do. And remember also, this one should be also with the same terminals. You must have 4 terminals, then test them. So after testing vector, you can start the second one, testing the 3D, 5G until you are done with all. By doing that, only in 1 month, you'll have the credible result and you'll know exactly which one you'll be using in your lifetime. It is the lifetime that you only need to pay attention to test these strategies because there is 1 or 2 that will suit you and it will give you the lifetime changing of financial status. Your financial status will never be the same again. So you only need to give your time because they are for robots. And now let's go now to strategy 3. Now we are going to test the strategy 3. The strategy 3 and 4, they're almost familiar or they're almost the same. So when testing the strategy 3 and 4, you attach nothing in strategy 1 except the indicator according to indicator that you want to test. But for the strategy 1, strategy 3 and 4, you can only keep that in mind. Attach only the indicator. So if I say now I'm working with the strategy 3 and the first one, it is the vector indicators. So all I need to do, just click OK. All I need to do now, it is to attach the vector. The other indicators here, I don't need them now. I don't need them because now I just want to see how the indicators is working. So that is the strategy 3. Strategy 3 with what? With the vector, guys. With the vector, as simple as that one. Now it is the strategy 3 or 4 because we don't have to do all. Strategy 3 now with the 5G. It is the same thing we did in those other indicators because I do believe you already know what if it is the 5G. Attach the 5G, delete this one, the vector, because now it is the strategy 3. Let's save strategy 3 with 5G. I believe I'm working with the smart people. So far now, you get what I mean by testing one strategy after the other into details. Now, after clicking that, now we have all strategy 3, the same thing you'll do in strategy 4. And strategy 3 and 4, we don't attach those trade maker or that arrow, H1 arrow here. You know the settings we said that you are supposed to set in H1. There is that video, so that in 1 minute, and if you don't, you will work it by default. There is no problem. The only thing you need to do, it is to attach in minute 1 to attach the vector, the 5G, every indicators there, and see how it behaves. Remember, the strategy 3 and 4, they pick trades from big time frames. So they pick trades whether it is from H1 or H4. There is a video about that. So, but the strategy 1 and 2, they only pick trades according to what they're seeing in minute 1. So 3 and 4 from big time frame, 1 and 2 only in the current time frame. Even if you can go into 5 minutes, they will work with that current time frame. But 3 and 4, they must pick the trades maybe from 4 hours or daily time frame. That's according to you with the same support and resistance. Guys, now after doing all those things, I'm going to restart my terminal because I just want you to see that those indicators, they're here. The problem is with the terminal since they updated. Now let us close or restart our terminal and see what we saved. Now it's very simple, guys. All right. Now, guys, you can see this was our strategy 3. In case if you don't find the robot there, and this is the strategy 3, don't forget if it is the strategy 3 or 4 or any of what you only need to select. Let's say this was the strategy 3 with the vector, because I can see the vector here. So you can just click OK. You can see the robot is still there now. This is what they are doing. I don't understand what is wrong with this, and replace the template, because now the templates contain the robots. Let's see if we can still find the other one. Let's go, let's say which strategy. Maybe it was the strategy 2 with the 4G. Let's click the strategy 2 with the 4G. You see, they're still messing up. I don't know why, guys, but that's how you are supposed to do things, guys. This is not the error from the system. This is from the updates of these terminals. We have been missing a lot of things, but you need to attach them freshly, then everything will be there. And always remember, when working with the robot, go to tools, option here, go to expert advisors, allow auto trading there, with this allowing this DLL, and click OK, so that the robot now can pick the trades according to the way you set them. So without doing that, you must allow even the DLL so that everything can work correctly. And guys, because we can't fix that problem there for the terminal, that's all about them, but you can do that. Then after closing and opening the terminal, everything will be back to normal. We don't have to repeat that because of the time, but that's how it works. As you can see, the robot must bring all the results here and tell you that we are working with the strategy 3. So be careful always to read here and to see if it's working. It will pick trades according to the strategy that you have already picked. So all I wanted, it is to show you how to set and to test, the strategy with all indicators after the other. And I know now there's so many questions that people have been asking about the 3D spike, how to set them or how to test them. Now I think now it's clear, and now it's so smooth. Thank you so much, guys, and once again, welcome to TAFX, our family, and I believe now you will not be left behind, and we are going to work together, guys. 5 days remaining. I have to remind you this because, guys, I think by next week, Wednesday, the offer will be outdated, guys. Thank you so much, and once again, we love you and we adore you.